Hello, my dear students. So, in this week, we are taking up a new unit number 13, where there is a wheel. So, let us open our textbook to page number 119. Please open your text to page number 119. So, you here on this page you can see unit number 13, where there is a wheel. So, as usual, let us know something about the author first. So, here is the picture of the author, as you can see, Palagummi Sainath. So, he is the writer of this particular essay. So, let us read something about the author. Palagummi Sainath is an Indian journalist and photojournalist focusing on social problems, rural affairs, poverty, and aftermaths of globalization in India. A regular contributor to The Telegraph in Kolkata, he also writes for the fortnightly Frontline and the daily Business Line in Chennai. This essay is taken from his book Everybody Loves a Good Draught. So, as you can see the first page of the lesson on page number 119. So, what do you see in the picture? So, we see that two girls or two women are riding a bicycle, and they are not only riding a bicycle but they are enjoying riding that bicycle. So, basically, this particular lesson is an essay taken from the author's book. This is a part of the book. So, you are going to read an essay. We don't call it a story actually. This is an essay because it is based on facts that have taken place. So, the author tells us that in a village called Pudukottai, cycling became a social movement. Then, why is he calling this cycling as a social movement? Is that so, as you can see here, women are learning to ride bicycles. Okay, so in the district of Pudukottai, what happened? Not only in the district of Pudukottai, this particular incident is from that place, the writer has written, but even today in our country particularly, we still have some villages, some parts of the villages, some interior rural parts where girls, women are not allowed to go to school, not allowed to wear clothes of their choice, and ride bicycles or two wheelers or other things which generally traditionally male have been doing. So, riding a bicycle in Pudukottai was a different thing that women took up to. So, the writer has seen how things changed once one or two women took the initiative means lead, took the lead to start a movement of this kind, and by seeing those two women, many other girls also started to join them and started to learn cycling. So, basically, cycling was not just a sport for these women. It brought many changes in their life. Then, what kind of changes? See, learning to ride a bicycle brought the woman, the ladies, the females, the girls, a sort of confidence in themselves that yes, I can do this. So firstly they gained confidence, then secondly they were able to match up and be at par with the excellence and what do you say, productivity of work that men had. So they were able to equal them also. Then even one important factor was women got economic and social independence. So otherwise the women, the girls, if at all had to go outside, they had to uh, be dependent on the brother or the husband or the father or any other male in the family, so that they come till the bus stop, drop them, then they will get a bus and go. Then when they come back in the evening, again the brother or the husband or the father has to come till the bus stop, pick them up from the bus stop, accompany them till home. So a lot of waiting period was saved. Then traveling became easy for them. Now they need not have to wait for the public transport. If they had a bicycle of their own, they could go from one village to another or to the neighboring villages by themselves without wasting time waiting for the public transport. And in this way they saved time and they could sell more and more of their products. Like some women went selling dairy products, some women went selling vegetables, some of them fruits, then some women went to different places to sell some handmade products, maybe sweaters, or so many pots and all those things. So there were so many things, all sources of income, I mean to say. So all this got drastically changed when they started to learn to cycle. So that is how cycling was running into the blood of the women of Pudukottai district. That is how the author describes it. Looking at one, the other started looking at her, two more started looking at those four, again four more started. So like that, a wave of cycling passed through the whole district, and more and more and more and more number of women, girls, ladies started enjoying riding the bicycle. Firstly it gave them physical fitness, because cycling is the best exercise as we know. Then it gave them confidence, then it helped them to save time, then it also gave them social and economic independence. So that is all about the essay that the author has written, that how cycling swept across the whole district of Pudukottai, and more women, girls, ladies started to learn cycling. Now, along with the cycling, what the girls were encouraged to do was to learn to read and write. So that is why the author calls them neoliterates. Neo means new, newly being being a literate newly. So newly they were able to uh, learn to read and write actually. So that is how the uh, cycling movement took place. So this is the summary of the lesson. There is not much more to explain in it. Just please read the lesson once so you will understand the details along with the names. This is just a summary I am giving you. This essay is about a social movement through cycling in Pudukottai district of Tamil Nadu, where over 1 lakh rural women have taken to bicycling. Most of them are neo-literates who use bicycling as a symbol of independence, freedom, and mobility, as I told you, and I explained you this point well in detail. So you can see another picture where one lady is teaching another lady to ride a bicycle. So basically the ladies were so much engrossed and interested to learn to ride a bicycle that they didn't bother whether it was a gent cycle or a ladies cycle. Whichever cycle was available, they started learning and riding that. So you can see in the picture that's a gent cycle, but still the lady is riding it. So cycling has given new meaning and social identity to women, agricultural workers, quarry laborers, and village health nurses. So not only girls going to school or college, even women who were working as nurses, then other labor women, then social workers, then women working in different government sectors, then even pre-primary like balwadi teachers, anganwadi teachers, what we call. So even these people started having the interest to learn to cycle, because it gave them that confidence, then independence, and it was a joy riding bicycle. So it spread like a disease. Everyone learning cycling spread throughout the district just like any disease spreads. Even balwadi and anganwadi, that is babysitter workers, gem cutters, and school teachers have joined the bandwagon. So this is what I told you just now. There are also gram sevikas and midday meal workers who have joined the new movement. So this is how every girl, every female in the district took up to cycling. So even the author describes that every Sunday they gather in one place, and many thousands of females gather in one place wearing their best dress whichever they have, and they decorate their cycles with colorful ribbons and the bell of the cycle and shining materials and all that. So the cycles are also decorated. The girls come in their best costumes, and they start from one point and end up going cycling in another point, just like we have a kind of rally. So seeing this, it is a pleasure to see them cycle like this, and it gives a sense of integrity and independence, and moreover women empowerment. Initially when one or two females started cycling, what happened, men used to pass dirty comments on them. They used to make dirty remarks on them, that because they were not able to digest the fact that a lady is riding a bicycle, so which was not felt was right for some men. So somewhere that insecurity of men, women competing with men was there. But later when they understood why and how cycling is important even for women, then even the male category started supporting the movement. Those who passed dirty comments before were now a part of the social movement of cycling. So that is how the author observed in the district of Pudukottai that one or two started to cycle, and the whole district got affected with the joy of riding a bicycle. So that is all about the lesson where there is a wheel. I still suggest you to read the lesson carefully once again, because you have to find out and write answers for 1 mark questions. So in our next class I will give you answers for comprehension 2 and comprehension 3. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye.